Today, I am not worried about getting fat or having a big belly because of what I'm about to eat. The urge to satisfy this craving is greater than the fear of the resulting consequences, if any, from consuming this snack. I cannot afford any wait time. It has to be now, and that's why I want to use a shortcut and I want to take you through it. Happy New Year, everyone. It is so good to be back here. I hope you had an amazing holiday. Today, we're making puff puff without yeast. You already know I don't like to waste time on this channel, so let's start making puff puff. For this recipe, I will be using 3 cups of flour. This has already been sifted. 1 tablespoon of sugar. That goes into the bowl of flour, a teaspoon of salt, and then we'll mix all the dry ingredients. Now to the ingredient which is going to act as yeast, but without the wait time, which is yogurt. This is the brand I used, and what you want to look out for is the one that says lactic culture in the list of ingredients, or it may be written as DVS culture. You want to make sure it has that. Alright, so I used a cup of that and then added half a cup of water in bits. So in total, I used 1 cup of yogurt and 1 cup of room temperature water. For anything pastry, you want to use water in bits. So I still have the remaining of the half cup of water, which I'm going to add. And even after mixing this, I knew that that wouldn't do. So I brought another half a cup of water and added that. So in total, like I said earlier on, I used 1 cup of yogurt and 1 cup of water. I will put a list of everything with the measurement in the description box, so please check that. Now the batter is coming together and it looks good. It is this thick, but once we leave it for a few minutes while we wait for the oil to heat up, it is going to get even stretchier, which you're going to see. Now I'm going to heat up some oil. You need a lot of oil to fry puff puff. No thinking about anything, just lots of oil. I did something extra by adding star anise and cinnamon to flavor the oil and by extension the puff puff. When you notice tiny bubbles and the spices start to sizzle, you know the oil is hot enough. The star anise and cinnamon stick I added are optional, but it did add a great deal of flavor to this puff puff. You can use onion if you want, or you can just fry it plain. Now wash your hands and begin to scoop the batter in bits into the hot oil. Now, some very important points to note when you're making puff puff without yeast. If you're using sweetened yogurt, reduce the amount of sugar you're going to use, or you're going to end up with overly sweet puff puff. That's why I used 1 tablespoon of sugar for mine. I have to say I don't eat very sweet things, so anything between 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar for this measurement is good if using sweetened yogurt. If you're using Greek yogurt, which is thicker, you want to reduce the quantity to half a cup of Greek yogurt and 1.5 cups of water. I hope you understand the mathematics, but don't worry, I will put the substitute with the measurements in the description box so you can check it. I am frying these on low to medium heat so that the balls don't just brown quickly, but cook thoroughly inside. Alright, I hope you're enjoying this video and learning a thing or two. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a nice comment and share with your loved ones so they can benefit from it. If you will not say I'm asking for too much. Now our puff puff without yeast is ready in no time. Let me tell you, these golden balls taste way better than they look. And as you can see, my boys are already submitting their bowls for their own share. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you have not done that so you can see more of my videos. I will see you very soon with another recipe. Until then, have a happy new year. Bye bye.